Good afternoon and welcome to TPS News. My name is Maisie.
And my name is Thomas.
Today's top story is palm oil. What is it and why are people talking about it?
Well, to find out more, we spoke to our correspondent Ruby Lomax live from Sumatra.
Hi, my name is Dr. Ruby Lomax and I'm talking to you live from Sumatra. Behind me, there used to be a dense forest filled with palm trees and bustling with wildlife. But now, due to deforestation and the human demand for palm oil, these once beautiful forests are no more.
But what is palm oil used for?
That's a great question. Palm oil is the most commonly produced vegetable oil and is found in up to 50% of all supermarket products. Palm oil can be found in frozen pizzas, biscuits and margarine, as well as body creams and soap. It's everywhere and the problem is, most people don't even realise it.
What happened to the forest behind you?
High demand for palm oil has contributed to huge areas of rainforest being cleared, sometimes illegally. These forests were once home to huge numbers of animals, with orangutan being one of the main species losing their homes. Without their habitat, these orangutans could be gone forever.
That's shocking news.
To find out more, Class 34H spoke to Ed, an expert from Chester Zoo.
What's your name and how long have you worked at the zoo?
My name's Ed and I'm one of the education officers that work here at the zoo. So as an education officer, I teach the school children that come here to the zoo. So that can be anybody from reception age children who come to the zoo to learn about rainforests and other topics, or it can go all the way up to degree level students, so much older.
What is palm oil? How does it make you feel?
Palm oil is a widely used vegetable oil, with up to half the things in the supermarket having palm oil in them. So this can be everything from cosmetics to cakes. So it can be things like chocolate, it can be lipstick, it can be cakes, it can be hair gel, it can be shampoo, it can be frozen pizza. So lots of things that we use every day might have palm oil in them. So the palm oil comes from the oil palm tree, and it's the fruit of that tree which is where we get the oil from. However, it tends to grow in very tropical places, which is also where rainforests grow. So if somebody wants to grow palm oil where there is a rainforest, what are they going to do to the rainforest? They're going to chop it down. So they end up destroying huge areas of rainforest to make way for the palm oil plantations. So these rainforests were once home to orangutans and tigers and elephants and rhinos. But without their habitat, those rainforests and those animals will be gone forever. So in terms of how it makes me feel, well, it makes me very sad that orangutans like these and other animals that live in that rainforest will be losing their home due to palm oil being grown there, destroying the rainforest. And the thing is, it's a really easy problem for us to solve as well. If people work together, we can find ways of not destroying rainforest, and then it means that orangutans and those other wonderful animals have got somewhere that they can live.
Do orangutans have feelings?
Well, when we look at an orangutan, it's quite hard to see what they're thinking about. So when people look at an orangutan, like this one here, they might think that maybe they look a bit glum or maybe they look a little bit bored. But that's us thinking about how a human's face works. So for orangutans, they are a solitary animal. So because they live on their own, they don't really need facial expressions at all. So they don't use their face to actually communicate what they're thinking. So what they'll do instead is they'll use lip smacking. So they move their lips around, this makes a noise, and then other orangutans will be able to listen to that. So really the facial expression tells us nothing about what they're thinking at the moment.
What can we do to help, and can children make a difference?
Definitely. Children can make an absolute difference to this palm oil problem. Because if we're buying products that have sustainable palm oil in them, that means that there's more demand for sustainable palm oil that isn't destroying the rainforest, and less demand for the unsustainable palm oil, which is destroying the rainforest. So those people who grow unsustainable palm oil, if people aren't buying their products, they're going to stop destroying the rainforest, and they're going to move towards growing sustainable palm oil instead. Now, to make sure that you are buying sustainable palm oil, you could, for example, you look for this logo here. So this is the RSPO logo. And if it says RSPO on your hair gel or on your shampoo or on your chocolate, then you know that those companies have made a promise that they're going to stop destroying rainforest and grow their products somewhere else.
Thank you, Ed and Chester Zoo, for speaking to us today.
So palm oil is a real issue, but what does the UK government and UK MPs think about the problem?
We asked our government correspondents to speak to Bury North MP James Frith.
What's your name and what party are you with?
Hi, James Frith here, Labour MP for Bury North. Good afternoon, Tottington Primary School.
Do you like wildlife?
So do I like wildlife and animals? I absolutely do. I've made our environment and our green spaces and protection of animals a real priority for me in the work that we've done. It was my party actually in government that banned fox hunting, and I believe that it's really important that we treat animals with respect and care.
Do you think children can make a difference?
It's so good to see your project on palm oil, which is about protecting the environment, protecting the natural habitat of orangutans, and I would really encourage you all to do what you can to ensure that more people hear about this issue of palm olive oil. So what I would just say to you in closing is this: if you think that there are alternative products that you can buy and get your parents to buy instead of you in the supermarkets, that's going to go a really long way in ensuring that the people that are making these products using this bad oil, this palm oil, goes some way in changing their habits as you change yours. So thanks ever so much for involving me in your project. Really good to see you.
Thank you for speaking to us today, James.
There are people out there trying to help orangutans that have lost their home, such as the Orangutan Foundation, but they shouldn't be losing their homes in the first place. But what can we do?
One way is to help raise awareness in any way you can. To do this, Class 3-4H decided to create a whole class personification poem from the viewpoint of an orphaned orangutan in a century. Let's take a look.
Happy, feel the fresh breeze while swinging through the trees as the leaves danced around with me.
I used to cling on to my mother while she protected me with her big long arms. I used to fly through the treetops looking down at shimmering waterhole. I used to be free.
Everything changed. I could smell smoke and it was hurting my eyes. They burnt my home, they hurt my friends, they took my family. I feel so scared, sad and alone, hopeless.
Who are you? Why did you burn my home? Why did you take my family? What did I do to deserve this?
I feel alone, worried, confused. This place isn't my home, but I do think they're trying to help me.
Without my mum here to teach me, I've forgotten how to climb. I can't do this without her. I don't know what to do, and I don't know what will happen to me.
Will I ever feel the jungle breeze on my orange fur as I dance through the trees? Will my mother be waiting for me? Will I ever go home? Will I ever be free?
Wow, what a powerful poem and such an important message too.
So there you have it. We have heard from our experts, Chester Zoo, MP James Frith, and watched a wonderful poem written and performed by Class 3-4H.
Yes, palm oil is a real problem, but you have the power to make a difference.
Thanks for watching.
TPS News.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.